Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, May 11th. Still somewhat unsettled today here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Lots of clouds, a few scattered showers, not too much in the way of rain activity over the next couple of days. The next threat of some decent rain will come late Thursday night and especially on Friday. A frontal system will produce some showers and maybe some thunderstorms on Friday, and that will be followed up by a secondary frontal system later in the day on Saturday that is likely to also bring some showers, maybe a thunderstorm to the Mid-Atlantic region. That cold front late Saturday will usher in some chilly air for this time of the year for Sunday into Monday. Overnight lows late in the weekend will be in the 40s in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, let's start off by looking at the latest radar loop. A few scattered showers pushing through southeastern Pennsylvania into northern New Jersey. Certainly some shower activity out across the western part of Virginia, eastern West Virginia. There can be a shower just about any time in the D.C. metro region. Again, a few scattered showers in and around Philadelphia during the morning hours. On the other hand, up to the north, we'll see the satellite imagery in a moment. Lots of clearing skies here north of New York City. Some sunshine likely today in New York City. That should expand southward late in the day and tonight, that clearing, and we could see some sunny intervals even in the Philadelphia metro region later on in the day, and certainly improving weather here in the Philadelphia suburbs late today, tonight, and for much of the day on Thursday. But down in D.C., those clouds will hang on right through tomorrow with an occasional shower or some drizzle at times. And here's the latest satellite imagery loop. This is from the Penn State eWall site. We're looking at visible images just the last couple of hours as the sun came up. Notice all this is clear skies here up to the north of New York City metro region. Partly sunny skies right now in New York City. A few high clouds around, but mostly cloudy in southeastern Pennsylvania, and certainly the D.C. metro region is locked in with clouds. Virtually no chance of any significant sunshine today across New York City, but this will tend to expand southward late today and tonight, that clearing area, and there can be some sunny intervals late in the day across southeastern Pennsylvania. Certainly tomorrow there should be partly sunny skies from the Pennsylvania-Maryland border on north and east. D.C., unfortunately, looks like they'll hang on to the clouds not only today but tomorrow as well. Well, here's the latest surface map, and two key players right now. First of all, high pressure up across southeastern Canada, generating clearing skies right around to the New York City region and to areas to the north. Again, as this high moves farther to the east later today, early tonight, that clearing area will kind of expand southward and affect mostly areas north of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. Later today, tonight, and for much of Thursday. D.C. unfortunately stays sucked in with clouds, all thanks to this meandering frontal system down here to the south, stalled out front. Again, continuing the unsettled conditions in and around D.C. metro region. Cloudy right now across southeastern Pennsylvania with a few scattered showers, but it'll tend to improve later today and tonight for all those areas north and east of the Mason-Dixon line. Well, let's take a look at a few forecast maps from last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is NOAA's main U.S. model, the Global Forecast System GFS model. This is for this evening. By this evening, that high pressure up across southeastern Canada, New England area will pretty much dominate the conditions north of the Mason-Dixon line and even south of there. Certainly less in the way of a threat for rain late in the day as this high pressure edges into the northeastern part of the U.S. again after some scattered shower activity earlier in the day. Now here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Should be mainly dry for much of the day in much of the I-95 corridor region, especially again those areas north of the Mason-Dixon line. Certainly cannot rule out a shower or two across D.C. on Thursday. But then attention turns to the west. Here's a frontal system right in the Ohio Valley here by early tomorrow, and this starts moving to the east. Let's now jump ahead to the Thursday evening forecast map. And here we go. By Thursday evening, that Ohio Valley frontal system moves to the east, and all of this precipitation associated with that front starts to edge to the east. We could get some shower activity late Thursday night, and certainly on the day Friday there'll be showers, maybe a few thunderstorms. Let's jump ahead to the Friday morning forecast map. Well, here we go. By Friday morning, that frontal system just about reaches the I-95 corridor region. A band of showers, perhaps some embedded thunderstorms during the day on Friday. It'll be pretty warm on Friday ahead of that frontal system, probably reaching 70 degrees in most I-95 corridor locations. Upstream, notice this blue line right here. This is the 0 Celsius line in the lower part of the atmosphere, 850 millibars, a couple thousand feet up. That's chilly air for this time of the year, backed up by strong high pressure here in south central Canada, screaming northerly winds, pushing chilly air for this time of the year, first into the northern plains, then the Midwest, and finally reaching the mid-Atlantic region for the latter part of the weekend. And here's the forecast map for Saturday morning. Now we're jumping ahead 24 hours from the previous map. This is that secondary frontal system. Strong cold front here in the Ohio Valley early Saturday. A band of showers associated with that. Headed into the I-95 corridor, most likely for the PM hours, the afternoon, perhaps early evening hours. Another batch of showers with a frontal system. First, one front on Friday produces some showers, maybe some thunderstorms, and then this secondary front produces more showers Saturday PM hours, afternoon, early evening. Look at this fetch of air here, right from central Canada right into the northern plains and Midwest. This is chilly air for this time of the year. And look at the movement of this blue line here, this freezing line in the lower part of the atmosphere that early Friday was way up over the northern plains and moves all the way into the Ohio Valley by early Saturday. That represents where the chilly air is, moves into the I-95 corridor. And Sunday looks like it'll become a mostly sunny day, but quite a breezy day. Winds out of the northwest up to 20 miles per hour or so. Quite chilly for this time of the year, with high temperatures mainly confined to near the 60-degree mark in much of the I-95 corridor. And again, overnight lows in the 40s for the latter part of the weekend as this chilly air mass becomes entrenched in the mid-Atlantic region for Sunday and Monday time frame. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist